Hello, Leopard fans. Welcome back to your Leopard Sports Show. I'm Joe Blaze Bush, along with my co-host, Jackson Van Winkle. Our basketball teams participated in the Scrapper Tournament in Nashville earlier this week, and both made it past the first round. Now, Jackson, how did those Lady Leopards play?
Well, Joe, our Lady Leopards once again took on the Costot Lady Eagles in the Nashville tournament and won by a score of 45-34. The ladies shot 45% from the field and shot 17% beyond the arc. Our Lady Leopard offensive leaders were Belle Lindsay with 21, Laura Morphy with 7, and Allison Dawkins with 9. Wednesday night, they took on the Nashville JV Lady Scrappers and stomped them by a whopping score of 63-35, with Dayton Newberry leading the charge with 20 points.
Our Leopards also participated in the Nashville tournament and came out with a win against Mineral Springs by a close score of 63-60 in overtime. The Leopards shot a season-high 50% from the field and had a whopping 35 total rebounds and 12 fouls. Manny Hernandez led the Leopards with 19 points before fouling out in overtime. And Wednesday night, they took on the Auburn Tigers, Akron Tigers, but were defeated by a final score of 66-55. They met their season-high shooting 50% from the field again and have now started another streak, not having a block in 7 quarters. Our McDonald's player of the game was also our offensive leader with 19 points, Cooper Young. We recently spoke with Coach Logan Lenny about their plans moving forward into the Genoa Central Tournament, of which they are the reigning champions.
Okay, well, we were in the Nashville tournament this week. We played Monday night against Mineral Springs, very, very athletic Mineral Springs team. We won in overtime. The kids played great. They played hard, tons and tons of effort. Manny Hernandez played well. Cooper Young played well. We also got Nathan Patterson back that game. He's been out with a foot injury for the last 3. And so those 3 all played well, and our role players played well. I was proud of them for that game. And then we played a very good Akron team on Wednesday night. It was a late ball game night. Didn't go our way. The boys, just couldn't get shots to fall. They, had a little trouble rebounding here and there, but just didn't go our way.
This basketball season has brought one new face and one familiar face to our Leopard family. We speak with Coach Drew Dykes and Coach Kendall Kirchhoff, and we ask them how exciting it is to be a part of our Leopard family.
I take a lot of pride in that. My grandpa and grandma worked here in the early 70s. My grandpa coached here. Dad played ball here. Uncles played here. My sisters and brother. And so I take a lot of pride in being a Leopard for sure. It's a really special place to work. As far as junior high basketball goes, we're 6-2 on the year. We've had a pretty good year so far. Won several close games, and so I expect to keep playing well. I've got a really good group. I've been lucky in my first year. They're just hard-nosed kids, and they work really hard.
D-Queen's been super welcoming, everybody's been nice. I've got a great group of kids, super talented, and they work hard, so I've been blessed with that. The first of the season, it kind of started out a little bit rough. Our point guard got hurt after the first quarter of playing Derek, so we kind of lost her, but we got her back, and we're back on track, and we've been getting better each game.
The Rotary Cup is an award that has been presented to the best Leopard football player every year since 1936. Besides performance on the field, the Rotary Cup is also based on character, leadership, scholastic achievements, and participation in other school activities. Leopard senior, my personal friend Trey Brown, excels in all those categories. Trey joins a long list of Leopard greats, including names like Lance Pinkerton, Richard Bell, Joseph Parson, the College Football Hall of Famer Buddy Bob Benson, and many more.
It feels great. To know that my name's beside all these other great players, it's just something that I'll never forget. It's all due to them. The way that they coached me, the things that they taught me was crazy. I plan on going to getting a major in computer science and going into business and, just absolutely dominating the field. The Arkansas High game, it was going into it, everybody was like, leave your heart out on the field. And, that's exactly what I went out there to do. And, like I said, I wasn't only doing it for myself, I was doing it for my teammates, the ones that couldn't be there. For instance, Mikey Gibson was on the sideline. He tried to go in, and he couldn't. And so I went out there and performed my best for myself and for everybody else on my team. Yeah, it was absolutely crazy because, you draw it up at practice and you try and do it, and it's supposed to go just like this. And I was out there that night, and the hole opened up, and I hit it, and I kept running, and I'm waiting for somebody to catch me, and nobody did.
Last month, the seasons for fall sports came to a close. This year, the Booster Club decided to do things a little different for the sports banquet. Instead of an all-sports banquet at the end of the year, there will be a separate banquet for fall sports and spring sports. This month's banquet was a huge success. Curtis DeVore tells us more.
D-Queen would like to show its appreciation to all of its student athletes. Here's an inside look at the sports banquet.
I mean, it was awesome going out there and hanging out with the guys and having Coach Sloan there helping us every day. It was, I mean, I love the game of golf. It's a hard one, but it's just fun going out there and being with everybody. What motivates me, I think, is the food afterwards. If I start playing bad or it's just really hot, I'm just like, I want to get this over with, but I keep my standards straight and I think about the food.
I tell myself that I will be done when I get finish line. It makes me feel good because I worked hard for it. All the practicing and it wasn't easy, but I like running, so I really love that I won an award that I worked for.
The future is looking bright for all of these student athletes. Reporting for DQTV, I'm Curtis DeVore.
Don't forget the Leopards and Lady Leopards will compete in the Genoa Central Tournament the week after Christmas. And the Lady Leopards will play the Akron Lady Tigers tomorrow at 5 in Nashville.
From our family here at DQTV, we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And remember, it is always a great day to be a Leopard.